Welcome to With the Success Lecture. As we always do, today's chukon topic dan chukon nang kaka mystery and fad in cherry alaka bana writing a chemical bonding. Chemical bonding, so tokon ke far topic to one teacher alaka la ba lat go le ko jana topic mudit. So at least be pardon la aine bonding jan baro ten wale so bana ko dan bonding bana je kwara den matla bonding. So wana what when we say bonding before kan kon work what is a chemical bonding ka ko dante me cha bonding ngula lot ko so ngai kone ka tung nuara ala bonding lot kanu me cha joy chi tu atom chi ta man chi hydrogen kan hydrogen do dien me chi joy jara den mat so wana mo be kar den mat ko gor kono te compound ba pom enyo ka another example me chi hydrogen kan oxygen me tar den mat one more hydrogen da oxygen ka da kan kono water jen ku ko te ku tu ku kon ko ma da wala e wo to ko me cha bonding formation but the con get different type of bond bana wo bore dien ka further topics. Okay, so bonding she kamichi kona. But when we say chemical bonding, muku call the word chemical bonding is a mutual electrical attraction between the nuclei and valence electron of different atoms that bind atom together. So what I mean here is that our chemical bonding, like chemical bonding interaction with it. Any interaction comma different chemical ko become Michelle compound, become ion, become molecule, and any kinds of product that they may form. So this one by surely chemical bonding. Allow substance like a bond in chemical process. So Guame, sometimes you may ask yourself, min ku compound, min ku element ku combine ku ba compound ba no can key can cluster, key molecule or some kind of four atomic ion. Why that? There are a lot of reasons. So here come a couple remedial, so chemistry doing remedial to pilot. So it's a little go along. The first thing compound matke and cook and chemical bonding the ladder or bonding the ladder bar and mad ba compound on cluster or whatever. They need to attend octet rules. Octet rule, what in the world is octet rule? Okay, for now, I will show you in another time. But for now, octet rule, a rule, usually rule of heat. Guame, what during the combination, chemical substance, which you can combine in order to become compound ke become a stable compound no waba mi rule of 8 ba no gan la the outermost shell ke electron ten kono ku react become each and every but ke electron but it is kon bo woten along in order to have a lower energy that means they need to be stable Allah during chemical reaction substance they will minimize the energy la the energy take become led by degrees can so they will become stable because not kind of energy ability to do work. So if you need more energy, it means that you need to do more work. But machine energy she minimize, but it could be work well. The last one is to help net attractive force. What the force of attraction by increase, which chemical reaction, which at work. Most atoms they are less stable existing by themselves, then they are combined. This one is true. Or sometimes which you will most atom, a free atom metal which take a combination, don't maybe it is not molecule or kind of molecule, kind of form, kind of compound, kind of form. So most of the time they are very less stable. Then when stability then go but which joy can work which chemical bonding like that then mat one become a very stable. So by bonding with each other, the atom decrease mutual potential energy. Gen energy go kono bana wojan. Ala this kind of potential energy sometimes ku ngune ku substance ku stability ku attack. But during chemical reaction, michiga react, but potential energy mo bad decrease. See in a chemical bond, atom combine to form compound, a cluster, a molecule, or polar atom ion. Take what's the one. Whenever much joy we talk commercial chemical bonding, like chemical bonding process, much joy to attend. Take it to work. A lot many sometimes they can react, they can bonding, but they can to just by transferring or losing their balanced electron. For a Michidur, three banocul or idea. Name sometimes shall ionic bonding. Allow whenever Michi joy go to substance, outer balance electron, che one more let's say sodium take atomic outermost shell a one which to balo do la ngol nin bala is stable so ngwa mo be transfer be to ba mi jala in bonding be pom ke substance chi ya ko na second it may be don't try to transfer ni electron their valence electron there may be just gaining of extra valence electron so one substance may just transfer it, but sometimes, especially even also kajan mutual ionic bonding, some substance, especially non-metal, become null, become gain electron to kwalamana ke shita mo ko la sodium kan kolora me matke bi sodium be one electron be to be chlorine ta baro ni wan den be kelon be kab ko be octet root be tiang be ta badak sometimes there may be just sharing of balance electron kamadian kan dang radial ala shiram kel top doro teletransfer network not transferring I mean not losing electron or not gaining electron but sharing bekan la brama be electron to brama electron to ba ba der kan ba bonding ba form na me mo region kula to ko yalo covalent bonding such coordinating the balance electron. Sometimes da kon je special ka jen covalent bonding ba tem yalla coordinate covalent bond no man a bonding process mula to bo during kam kare akem but bana ko je ke mo kono ba kana me bana wo plan go chemical bonding ja da ka diok the main important classification of chemical bonding kana diok take ionic bonding covalent bonding commercial metallic bonding. When we say ionic bonding, ionic bonding mostly meant to contain long a metal can a non-metal can react, but this is not always 100%. She 100% were metal can a non-metal metal can a non-metal ionic bonding. But for now, because around 90% kidakolarbo around 98% of ionic bonding, a bonding kama metal can a non-metal ki da kon lar na me cha gor go lon ka chemistry dung ram dia lon pilot cha gor go jene bonding kam electropositive element kan electronegative element that mean ala da ka ionic bonding a bonding ka element mita ka low electronegativity kan element mita ka high electronegativity taro ta ka low electronegativity to chal ka electropositive ta ka high electronegativity kan ja lele electronegativity so element take a high electronegativity can non-metal, take a low electronegativity can metal. So in order to form the covalent, the ionic bonding, one substance must have low electronegativity and one substance must have high electronegativity. What is electronegativity? You may be thinking like for me more okay electronegativity low electronegativity. What I mean here is that like electronegativity ala commercially during chemical reaction ala nucleus atom ala la ko electron la ko ka attract so ba ko kula full toward the center ko electron ngai ko na ba bido dung atom in general ba ala ka cha da go ne de ala ka la ken chi computer cha la ba yeras powerpoint de cha la te bangar ngar so anyway ba la ten atom bi wol bi de go so nucleus be at electron tintarar ka shield out shield baka attract ala helment ka haja attraction long ka non metal but tinta lo attraction ka metal nama agent banga ka ionic bond when we say covalent bond along the ko nyag laro covalent bond a bonding kama non metal kana non metal now you get me I guess non metal kana non metal man yam nanti ko laro metal kana ana non metal line bond but covalent bond and non metal kana non metal ir ala reaction gome ka non metal ka covalent bonding ka two electronegative element route take electronegative to par but that's just that tan kan ka different me dung ti de long ala what we call general chemistry dung freshman student cha gor la electronegativity especially ka ion bond na nan pa kon la ala electronegativity different greater challenge greater than 2.0 but when me kama 3 electronegativity ndara uti electronegative elementary then both of them what again just at least less than 2.0 electronegativity differences so that means tiya ka ma but new ka electronegative kan haro dia okay metallic bond awa a metal kan metal ta ci kon ku ko go atama ay na gungu a metal kan non metal covalent ngu a non metal kan non metal metallic gungu a metal kan a metal so here come metallic bonding two electropositive element electropositive element can another electropositive element baden mat. When we say electropositive load kon wede element take a low electronegativity. So two elements take a low electronegativity can arrow the can form a metallic bond. Two elements take a high electronegativity can arrow can form a covalent bond. One element will take a low electronegativity can take a high electronegativity can form a ionic bond. I think so we got this. Okay, for the topic of today, mostly bana focus ka ionic bonding, bana covalent bonding. Covalent bonding be best topic, bana moi ko gwat ba dong la kono nya dana for the sake of ease of our understandings. So ionic bonding, when we say ionic bonding, dia cha olo dana mlan cha laro jen a type ka chemical bonding, mila at work due to mutual electrostatic pole attraction kama two oppositely charged ion. Na me another important thing bananga. Mana chikono lara ngo ka non metal non metal kan metal kuriato ki element meta ke low electron affinity kan element meta ka high electron affinity. But now bana trinyo kamaten. Ala during the ionic bonding formation a reaction to a element meta ka positive charge kan element meta ka negative charge. Ala element ka positive charge chola kada ion, element ka negative charge chola an ion. So much I didn't call mat ke wa behind the bonding by formakan. So it is formed due to transfer of electron on one atom. Ala ne me transfer la gurderan mal mak along wa transfer ma. Ko tema lor gwame ko michi kon we an ionic bonding formation due to transfer of electron lor kanu during formation ala kada ion ala positive element become electron become push either that one electron get two electron but it depend on element. So balance electron again. So be element more by electron be transfer kwan la ma so de ontanen kel be electron be transfer be kamnga be kam non-metal. The non-metal will gain the electron and the metal will transfer the electron in order to form the ionic bond. So here come on ladder whenever ala element chi electron chi loss she meta sodium by shol cation and element chi electron gained by shol an ion. So this opposite charge ion they will come together in order to form electrostatic force of attraction and form ionic bond. So whenever meta joy cha electron cha autobakana chinema chi electron cha top chinema cha gain ogwa mo bataka chant be element rob ben gwakel so bardi and attract together me I then attract together and one more what becomes ionic bonding become form. In general, an ionic bond you call between atoms that contain greater electronegativity differences comedian. Chalar no chalat kabuk general chemistry chalar it is around greater than 2 electronegativity differences. So key that con between metal atom and non-metal, but the only common exception when go robi angaja goa. The only exception guame usually ammonium ion. Don't forget this one. Ammonium, which you get a nitrogen can non-metal can but they form what? They also form ionic bonding. Okay? Ionic compound. Formation of ionic bond. So when we say formation of ionic bond, ionic bond formation is well the general term some easy step to do okay. During the formation of ionic bond, I take a lot of energy to go, but can go one man be chemistry dung grade 11 be which so be important example especially the Bonner cycles monk use communal is law be which so when you the jigwa me mugina ma understand man media jolat bang. Alan wana me take at least 5 steps to go to la go or land me the ionic bonding. Alam nyama you have to identify the reactant and convert them to gaseous atom. Ala kenyam be reactant be which it ban example ban we guama. Ala kenyam can reactant ngu reactor michi ngach can find reactant kenyam nang gaseous atom. Ala metal find a special point metal a solid maybe that solid normally. Okay, so and solid more be convert la gas go energy no more. Mera ude alam fonya non-metal don't a gas ni one but meta ko molecule bi goro bi convert la separate gas la fonya gas bang. Second, alam meta ko jo chiku convert step 2 equation represent the transfer of electron. Now tan bukuben ken gasos atom ti which you convert la gas kan daro bi ko la bi ko work mi shala ion ala gas bi convert to ion banam go energy sheta muku convert metal ala metal in gaseous state ku nanka ion so gure energy ala that energy mo be energy be absorb ko be electron be kulu absorbed energy ma shala electron affinity mishala ionization energy I mean shala ionization energy energy ngor ko by electron ba remove there but energy ba hin absorb la positive but kam non metal bekan energy bekan lele ba release kan ko didi by electron kulu welcome kan okay metal tup kan ya kan bi non metal be welcome so and will be electron ba mad kan energy ba release mishala electron affinity that electron affinity must be negative ko energy mo release ne. So mita ko joy chi ion chi ko form. So the third one, I mean michi joy chi transfer electron chi to be ion, be formation of ion. Be you got one ion can name ion can metal can ion non metal. Bana we take example. The last one mita ko joy no can ion function be mo mita electrostatic attraction. Kan dangaro be ben wakel. What became formation of what? Of ion compound became to one. But that ion compound is still can now can solid. La property of ionic compound they are crystalline in structure. A la formation of crystalline structure magora energy which are lactic energy. That lactic energy la kwela wat work step a formation of ionic lactics. Let's say an example. Let's say the sodium and chloride are reacting. So whenever I joy could sodium can chloride cook react. So many ambulat. First convert sodium and chloride into separate gaseous atom. Jeta la sodium in solid state be nan sodium gas ka step 1 me bi sodium be nan ka gas michi sodium la che nan ka gas an gwa mo so bi chloride be nyok nan ko chloride dang ro in gaseous state be nan ka chloride gas che la chloride chlorine kel but ka bog don dang we cha le ko chlorine ka bog grade 11 cha le la hap one of the two chlorine molecule but the mich well the energy the me yellow bond energy the use ko biname be kula cancel so wama mich joy la chi sodium kana chloride chi kana ka gaseous atom then step 2 blood be electron transfer and ion formation billet so wama min bullet ka set sodium da cha kwa gas sodium go cha kwa gas mich awe substance mo ko electron ko loss men be goro be ler me substance mo ko electron ala electron bata kuchwech karo bata kuchwe karo ko kwa loss neja sodium point bi gor sodium gas bi kulu decompose bi sodium ion ba kulu dot ala mata kude ga positive che electron ke lelele che loss ala electron ala e mo to kude ga negative jen electron cha loss so ba hin to kuchwe ko de ko kwa loss neja banu yi beno chlorine ku gain electron ala e me to kude ga negative bata ka chlorine ku cham ku jeme ko ku le gain ni jabe ke je okay janta bi ko gorje ala ka third step bigar be ko combine men bilel te nguda the electron let me use some pens German take a pen okay I don't know it's not work okay here we have so guama ka reaction me michio guje bi electron to kujme sorry electron me to kujme kan electron dong me to kujme ne okay this one is kind of crazy just calm down I'm coming okay so this electron me to kujme we cancel electron ma kan electron me to gwama which you cancel ta bu kon do bu kon dot ke sodium gas kujme ku cham kana chlorine gas ku cham nyok sodium and chlorine gas ku cham bu mat bu mat step 3 bu sodium plus chlorine gas kujme chi do sodium ion kana chlorine ion so ne meta ngude kana mi yara lactic ionic compound kana form the last step of formation of crystalline ionic compound so gwame bi sodium kana chloride ba den mat ban ba sodium chloride mi solid ba form kan so ne ma jan tara ndire dat keje so gwame another important thing muguro bangaje gwa wo na ionic bonding formation chara par kalen bang mulaka ionic bond take tibala take a factor to kuye fiber ala those factors that favor the formation of ionic bonding no manya ionization energy to kon ke three energy four energy ionization energy electron affinity, lactic energy, and electronegativity. Many ionization energy. Allah during formation of chemical bonding, Allah especially Allah those of metal, can metal, because ionization energy, but the ionization energy must be low. Allah low ionization energy, can metal, again could also participate. Allah nema again the only one that is opposite, which you go along. Allah ionization energy, it is inversely proportional to the formation of ionic bond. Malorana would you, whenever which ionization energy which acquire, come at the formation of ionic bond bangwa. But which joy la which did the formation of ionic bond material bacquire, perform. But electron affinity. Allah high electron affinity that we see in non-metal is important for formation of ionic bond. Me electron affinity, which electron affinity, energy in gorka by electron ba kul matre kije ka element. Ko element wo ba mo ka energy take energy mugu I mean ba mo ka electron take energy be release. That energy ba release actually electron affinity. Mado den electric energy. Electric energy ma agent the energy and qua metallic substance ba ka tissue le ba decompose down into gaseous atom ke gaseous ion. No more electric energy. That energy is needed. Whenever there is high electric energy, the formation of ionic bond will increase. So between general, a high electron affinity can high electric energy, they increase the formation, but low ionization energy also increase it. But ionization energy which did jaga go another what he can do it electron affinity can latte. But again, high electron activity differences. A can substandard out and formation ionic bond that. Electron activity kaka bala very different. Kel bala very low electron active, kel bala very high gen perform. Okay. So talking about property of ionic bonding. High ionic bond they are high melting and boiling point. Most of them, especially solid ionic bond. Okay, solid ionic bond. So they have high melting point and boiling point. And like this high melting point and boiling point, like new the go electron, an ionic bond, a very strong bond than covalent bond. They are soluble in polar solvent, like water. Okay, but they are not soluble in non-polar solvent. Okay, but they are only soluble in polar solvent. They are brittles. Like if you can just try to hit something, it will just break down. Ionic compound, this is very important. Guru bietira goa. Major mo guru become story be ionic bond be ngai. Ala ionic compound, amacha ionic compound. Ala actually that can electrical conductivity that can ala that can electricity that can conduct. But the only important thing in guru be ngai, they only conducts the electron. Okay, they only conduct electricity in molten state. Malot ka molten state wo ba ka kon dissolve ka water. Mita ka dissolve ka water big wo ka molten state. So at that time again become electricity conduct. But make a solid they don't. They don't talk or they don't in solid state. They don't transfer. They do not conduct electricity. They usually form crystalline structure and they have high density. Some of the property because this one is for another time. So thanks for today. This is the end of our